Well, this is Guns, Knives, and Watches, and I'm kind of enjoying the day. I still don't know how to use all the new YouTube interface and everything. I'm slowly but surely learning. Slowly is probably the more correct term. How to get to anywhere in YouTube anymore, because I've been overloaded with work. And apparently over the last 6 months everything has changed. Now, I finally figured out how to get to my video manager, which is kind of odd. But anyway, this is from Sierra Trading Post. Of course, people have seen my video on this. This is the Light My Fire Mora. It's from Mora of Sweden, and Light My Fire, which means it has a fire steel in the back. And some of them have gotten the coupons that I put out, where you get these for around $16, which was a pretty good buy. That's very light. It's extremely light, actually. Don't like the grind on the front of the knife, but that's okay. There are a couple other Moras that Sierra Trading Post is carrying right now, and the first one's in this green, similar to the Light My Fire, and it is the stainless steel standard thickness blade. I guess this is the clipper. I got these for around $8 with a 35% off coupon. I'm going to start posting coupons again and do some of that, but I'm just kind of giving you an introduction right now because I don't have the time and the availability to get with everybody and get this stuff out this second. Another thing is the Mora Heavy Duty. This is a carbon steel Mora, and it is much thicker. Some people like the heavy duty carbon, some people like the stainless steel. It just kind of depends on your flavor, what you really like. A lot of times I like the stainless steel better, just because just the environment, that type situation. I'll try to get that to focus on that, just so that you can see the difference between the two. Of course, you can look up the specifications on the internet as far as the difference in blade thickness, this, there, or the other. But with about a 35% off coupon, these come out at about $8 and $9 a piece. I'm going to work on that in the future. Come back to this video probably tomorrow. I'll be able to offer you something like that. But unfortunately, today we're kind of overwhelmed with everything else going on. Now, those are some of the things that they have at Sierra Trading Post right now. As far as knives go, $8, $9 knife, can't beat that. In the realm of kind of more of the historical heritage and just the I guess the history of the world, of course, these copper flasks that were tin lined have been popular for quite a long time. This is the American flask from Jacob and Bromwells. Now, this company has been in business for like 190 years, this, that, or the other. It comes with all of their storyline through there. But anyway, on their website, a first quality version of this flask is about $200, and then the funnel is $100. With the correct coupon, things like that, I think they've got a 45% off coupon that was out today on select items, and this is one of the select items. If you're on Sierra Trading Post's mailing list, I would always recommend being on those. This is like $60. Now, it's going to have some dents, dings, defects. It's just the way it is. It's handmade, made in the United States. Solid copper from what I can tell. Haven't done a whole lot of testing on it. It comes with a natural cork, which is, this is what kind of wood is this? Just from looking at it, it looks like it might be a maple. Sorry, I should know off the top of my head before I get into making a video. Which this is, I guess, the hysterically correct one, but where I'm not into the history that much. I like things to function. They send you an actual real cork made out of cork instead of the wooden cork. And it works. Works well enough. The real correct cork to go in this thing, believe it or not, is if you drink Crevassier, a cork out of a Crevassier bottle fits it perfectly, and then gives you something to kind of grab a hold of it with. Like I said, this funnel, they normally on the Jacob Bromwells site, they list for $100. I think you can buy it for around $50, or the correct coupon around $40 or $35. But for under $100 you can get it. It's kind of a crapshoot. There, you know, some of them are going to have some little imperfections, this, that, or the other. It's a handmade, made in the United States, and these are being blown out through Sierra Trading Post, which means they're kind of overstocks or second. Now, they have a lifetime warranty from Jacob Bromwells, and if this ever leaks water, not this cork will never seal it. It's because it's wood. But it, you know, this cork, my recommendation is get something else. Make one, find one that fits, do something else. Like I said, this is Crevassier, and make it work. But they warranty the flask. I guess they warranty probably the funnel. Corks, they do not. But it's not a bad gig. Just on a side note of things, I polished mine. I have this thing about polishing metal. Anyone that's ever polished a bunch of metal or shoes kind of understands that. This was like a 2-second polish job, so yours may or may not come this polished. It's not really coming out well on video, but this is pretty high resolution. So anyway, like I said, the Mora knives they've got right now, they've got those Jacob Bromwells flasks if you're into kind of the history of Americana and that type stuff, and then you like a good Swedish knife. I'd recommend either one of these knives. As I said, one's a heavy-duty carbon steel, which is going to sharpen a lot easier. One's stainless steel, which is going to be thinner, a little more brittle metal and harder to sharpen. But they have two totally different applications for me in my lifestyle. And kind of as a side note, because people say I put a lot of things in videos, or I make like one video that has 4 topics. Another knife I've been using lately, and this is not from Sierra Trading Post, is a Kabar dozer. Of course, this is the pink version. I've got girls. This is for, of course, breast cancer awareness, and I got it for around $21 off Amazon, and I've been happy with it so far, and we'll just kind of see how that goes. Just to kind of give you a look at the box. But, you know, I got my space kind of uncluttered and straightened out, and you don't realize when you don't walk into a space for about 4 or 5 months what it tends to just get cluttered up and disorganized, and you forget where everything is. But anyway, this is Guns, Knives, Watches, and hope you have a good one. And this is some of the things that they are offering at Sierra Trading Post, and by all means get on all of their mailing lists, except for, I guess, the daily updates. That one's kind of irritating. If you get daily updates on a brand, they will wear your email out. But they always have a lot of coupons going on. They always have a lot to offer, and they're a pretty good company. They stand behind their stuff. You can return things just electronically. Log on to your account, and it is just really easy. Go to that order, click on the box, and it'll print you out a shipping label back. You'll get free shipping back, and then they will ship you your return order if you use that for an in-store credit, free of charge. Shipping on your next order if you use that for an in-store deal. And if you're like me and you're buying stuff all the time for going out in the wilderness and doing things, like right now I'm buying North Face Denali jackets for my daughters, because this was the time to get them. They had them in stock, and I found a hooded one for one of my daughters, and I found one without a hood for another one, and I got those for around $80 a piece or $75 a piece, and those are usually around $160 jackets if you find them out. But it's just kind of a hit and miss thing. It's just my normal thing. During the summer I buy winter clothes. You know, spring, summer, I buy winter clothes, and then during the winter, fall and winter, I buy summer clothes because that's what they're blowing out from last year. I usually always do things like that, and I would always recommend you do things like that. I live in Kentucky, of course, and having the latest and greatest and newest and this, that, or the other really doesn't matter much in my neck of the woods. So if you have a year-old design of clothing, you're not going to get thrashed like you would in more of a West Coast or straight East Coast type environment. Anyway, have a good one. I'll stop rambling. Peace out. This is the Jacob Bromwells Flask, and then the Mora knives from Sweden. Have a good one.